Ni subegipa sakantikon rum chakswa rupengrang dalo HubVideos na simang na dingtangmancha Teachers Day ni program kura bainga uigimin skangpa skigiparangna Happy Teachers Day ko chingna namnaka. Happy Teachers Day to all the teachers. Rupengrang skigipa ni kamko kaingon skigiparang dingtang ni kanirang ko maniengon hindi ba ang sigwarang ni kumin masija hayan chen skigiparang ni nagani ko masirangna.
Sungguh bang skigiparang ko nek kanirang dunga. Sekarang pada ada stop cungja ni kemana nonggen, mana stop jen salo cungja, ada cenga course rangko kabar kana nek nekasa nongja, kam rang namen bang bata, nungsung bate paper correction rango, aro office tu tang sekarang ko nongja ane nama mana bang kam rang dao sia jota ni bideng rango, kata ni rang bang Iman warang ko namme kat namat za. Hana geni kepada ya kolechora sengo sanction force department gantio sakanisan dumaya makan non sanction nga iman non sanction dongo de bisung na dol maharang chunga ka namat jani keman warang ba nek nekanirang ko ata mayana jen salo thangka paisa dongja unon nukdango nek nekanirang giskni aro beni kita ba wa Gisni aro BNI jan salo nek nekani donga kelas raani kelas na chanchiani kemakan nek nekani khatra karo.
I am teacher Deepa Ghoshal from St. Xavier's High Secondary School. I have been working here for the past 30 years and this year I am going to retire. Yes, it is true, my experience is vast and whatever I have learned about life, it is with my students. I have learnt a lot from them. Truly speaking, I have realized that the bond between a teacher and a student is inseparable. It is such a sweet and unselfish bond that you can never find it anywhere in the world. The teaching profession is not merely to get bread and butter, but to make real human being, good, true human being. And to a certain extent, I am very happy that from our school St. Xavier's, we have really contributed such human beings who has really proved themselves in this society now, and they are also giving a lot. Yes, as teachers we face a lot of challenges. First of all, students come from different corners of the society, different culture, custom, religion. Some may be rich, some are poor. But the main role of a teacher is how to bring a harmony among the students, how to bring a bond among them. And for that we keep on nurturing them, telling them to be friendly, to meet each other more, to go to each other's house, to have a good bond with their friends which will be everlasting. In this way, we can build a very strong harmony among the students because today social media is killing them. They are more in the virtual world and not facing the reality of life. Hence, it is better that they mix with their friends, they grow up together, they share their knowledge. And for that, the school has to play a great role. That's why we often give them activities. Activities like work on project, group work, group discussion. Then they are also taken for educational trip. All those things help to nurture a good human being. Then we can wean them out of that virtual world where they live. Another important thing, the need of the hour is now counselor. We really need good counselor because sometimes we find when some of the students come, it is very sad to say that they have so much of depression, maybe family problem, maybe some other things which really, demotivates them. Sometimes a counselor can help in this regard. This is my appeal. My appeal on behalf of all the teachers. We all realize that we need good counselors. There is also another positive point that the government is coming up with the new NEP, the new education policy, which will help to bring up the students because it is not based on rote learning. It is more based on experience, gaining knowledge by exploring, understanding, research, and all these things will make them a very good human being who will prove that really our teachers have done a wonderful work for the country.
스키기parang de aida angat sensi agak sak kemako ba gabagan kuman asong rang de nak plan mandera anirang bangga gatan kan iba India asong de haida ya achka asong ba Meghalaya asong ba 스키기parang de mandera ani khomi rura gatan ka jen salo society o 스키기parang ko mandera ani khomia ua mandera ani ada ya skul ba mandera ani donggi jagata khomiang ani kita negro roanya maina 스키기parang ko de phangnan had economically maiba backward ongpa masa ko barang ada kham mangiza 스키기pa kham khaya ngebarang walang ko chanchiani gaman 스키기parang ni status rang 스키기pa ni level rang de belongen khomia gata naka uni gaman yarang ba challenges gata naka 스키기parang ko mandera ani society o ansini sungsulu noksulu mandera ani rang khomi gen chimu angone 스키기pa ni khamko khanade belongen nikani onga maina 스키기parang non society chinangi ge basa social life sa gaaka 스키기pa ni sungsulna noksulna dedrangna sudrangna dakchaka ba khamong ani gaman warangoni society ni yakwa bachengi ranaman gen chimu angode mandera ani ko daknaman gen chimu angode dere yarang ba skio-nanio bisaranga skio-nanio belongin namgini bong genchum.
Teaching, though a noble profession, is sometimes daunting and a challenging task. As much as I love teaching, it thus comes, it gives me opportunities to grow personally and also helps in discovering my creativity. It comes with a lot of challenges. The greatest challenges that I face in my profession are understanding the learning abilities and capabilities of the students. Students, they differ in grasping, concentration, memory, varied interest in various subjects. The continuous challenge that I have been facing is the wide variation in background and ability of learning of the students. If I target only the brightest and then the most prepared students, the most others they lag behind. And if I focus on their ability, the others get bored. So it's challenging to meet the requirements of all the students. The other one will be adjusting to the constant changes like the university policy, teaching style, learning styles, and also the fact that we are getting older and then the students remains the same age. So adapting to these generational changes in itself is a task. In the present era with the advent in technology and everything so instant, the attention the attention span of the students are getting shortened, and also it comes with behavioral changes, and so sometimes the efforts that we put in sometimes seem to be a waste, which is demotivating and discouraging at the same time.
Ni challenge ten dikyo nga bisarang jen salo fail nga unon maapara totli tisirang ko ra emang bisarang ko class doro rwata jen salon de gyong engon bisarang ara mamang basic knowledge tongja basic elementary knowledge ba skill rangan dongja uni gaman ba class ta law na de uamang de ready ongja uni gaman teacher rangara bisarang ko jen salo uamang basic knowledge tongja ode bisong ko basic knowledge rang ko ski thaina gita nanga yaku tak dakna gita de somoy rang ba chungja mana syllabus rang ko ba cover khat na gita nanga uni gaman yan bisarang ko manatanyo na menning anyo nga may na bisarang de jen salo antang mamang ko ba wijaha ba foundation dong jaha onggen chem wang ode bisong de one bisong ni defense mechanism de one may na kan gen antang ko justify ka nagata bisong de antang ko matne mesokna di ba mamang kon matna de manjeng jok unon bisong de may dakskana jen salo kop kana manjahan ode bisong de frustrated tong emna zaman ode drop out maya yan mangsa drop out ani reason bang amo.
The first and foremost thing that we find difficulty
is in the behavioral problems. Like children, they hardly cooperate with the teachers, so it's very difficult to streamline them. And apart from this behavioral problems, children, they have lots of problems. Like some, they came from very poor background, less foundation. So in that case, they don't have basic. So it's very difficult for us as teachers to run the teaching learning process in a smooth way. So it is a very big hindrance towards the success of teaching learning process.
자송니 크리 chatro chatrirangni skiaporaianio 장아사빠니랑오 위마시아니랑오 아로느까니아니랑 바리하니금은 증아 야차송오 클라소 우amang gisku nangatna geta namin ningbiani onga menggepen 클라소 우amang 증아 클라스 라잉온 증아 dingtang rokomni bisarangko 증아 chagronga 제다ki metam bisarang skianio matnenggeparang metamrangara skianio chatrirangni nekanirangko matna aro metam bisarang baksadi 증아 communicate khatna geta namin ningbiani onga aro ndakiba 증아 nekatna geta matna 자송니 크리 다오로로 마가바 파가파랑바 안탕탕니 졸족 기자니요 앞족 기자니요 안탕탕니 데드랑랑코 우amang니 보레아니랑코 니로 갓나겠다 주옹 기자니랑코바 증아 느갓나겠다 만나 우나 아그레바 다오로로 chatro chatrirangko 클라소 많이 앞나겠다 증아 닉니가니랑코 만나 마이나 자송니 크리 증아 우amangko 똑가사타치 사스티오나치 aro maniengachi uamangko klaso kathar atnagata manja.
Some of the challenges which I have to face is number one, poor infrastructure. Although we have a school building here, but we have got a seat capacity of only 36 students and we lack advanced science laboratory room. As I'm coming from science background, here we are still using spirit lamp instead of a Bunsen burner. Can you imagine when I was studying in class 11, 22 years back in private college, that time we already using Bunsen burner and we were accessed to efficient learning methodologies and superior infrastructure, which we lack here. There are so many problems and challenges which I face inside the classroom, which I like to highlight a few. Number one will be apathy. Number two will be students' participation during the class are due to online classes which they are used to it during the pandemic due to COVID-19. And number three will be lack of peer group study. Number four will be late homework submission. Number five will be unnecessary using of cell phone. In short, I would like to say students lack dedication and hard work.
Matela teacherang nasi mangni nekanirangko chingna thalatanina dawan cheng chatro chatrirang teacherang moniko ba skigiparangniko maiko manam swani gnang ba mairang expectation ang donga warangko knai rangskana. Right now I am in St. Xavier's School, Tura, one of the best school in Tura, and I'm with the students from St. Xavier's School. With me is a little and pretty girl, and I would like to ask her name first. What is your name, Nono?
I'm Azora G. Moment.
I'm Azora G. Moment. You are in which class?
I'm in class 10.
You are in class 10, okay. When I was a student like you, I used to have lots of expectation from the teachers, and I know you will be having the same thing. Can you tell us what are your expectations from your teacher?
Thank you, sir, for this question. First of all, I would like to thank the HubNews for giving me this wonderful opportunity. So, teachers are always there with us to motivate and inspire us, as well as to guide us in our difficult time. They have always been there with us to help us. I would like to thank them for their tireless effort and dedication. They have always motivated us, and because of the motivation, our spirits become high. So I always expect my teachers to motivate us, because we are able to do our well when they motivate us and help us in our difficult times. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. And I know all the students today are very excited to say Happy Teachers Day. As today is a Teachers Day, you all must wish your teacher a Happy Teachers Day through Hub News. So I request all the students to say Happy Teachers Day.
Happy Teachers Day!
Little bit louder, please.
Happy Teachers Day!
Well, as a student, you must be having an expectation from the teachers. Can you tell me what that is?
I expect that from my teacher that they should be wise and treat all the students equally, and they should have a patience to answer the student, and to have ability to guide and give direction.
My expectation from my teacher is that they will give good educations, keep on motivating us, and I want my teachers to be a competent person. I want them to dedicate and caring. Thank you, that's all.
Thank you so much, ladies. Now, these are the girls of Edisware School. One last thing I would like to request you all is this. Today is a Teachers Day, and I want all of you to say Happy Teachers Day to all the teachers who is watching all of you. Can you say Happy Teachers Day loudly?
Happy Teachers Day!
A little bit louder.
Happy Teachers Day!
Ang ni school gtamona re baha Don Bosco School tura aro dalo amung baksa Don Bosco School ni chatro chatrirang donga uni gamna bisongo monlak das kinga chingni Hub News na hi ko na song na chingo de tel again. Hi. Wow, that's the spirit. Blongen kusyong nga daw amung baksa yan ono donga ano no ko snak das kinga. Ya teachers day ni salo yan dingtangmanchagipa aniko ninga nga nasimang saksa chatro chatri uigimin nasimang ni skigiparangni ba teacher angoni mai ko na song dingtangmancha expect ka
chingna chatro chatrirang chingni skigiparangni banga namnamgipa managta kadonga dige chingni chatro chatrirangni janggiyo skigiparangan dilgaparang bonga dige chingna bisongni namme nirokanirangko chingni nangmatang somairango takchakanirangko aro
First of all, teachers are very amazing, and the things that I'm going to say are only my expectations. I want my teachers to be as a friend in whose company it is a short from misleading. And secondly, I want my teachers to guide us not only academically but also morally and spiritually. And lastly, I want my teachers to enjoy every time that we spend in school, as we are as happy to be with them.
Skia-poraianio discipline gesa gamchat pat kabunga na success skigiparang uigimin mikaoatgipa.
On this auspicious day, I am so happy and proud to call myself a teacher. The prestigious work that I am doing now is because of the discipline I acquired from my parents at home and from my teachers in school. Without discipline, I wouldn't be standing right here in front of you as a teacher today. When I talk about discipline, I mean to say the rules and regulations, the manners, the etiquettes that shapes and molds our personality. Discipline will always adopt right principles and habits. As there is a saying, charity begins at home. Likewise, discipline should also begin at home. We should teach our children the right manners, the good habits right from home. So my dear students, if you want to achieve anything in life, the first and foremost thing you need to have is discipline. Only disciplined life will help you to achieve your goal.
Well, my dear friends, I would like to begin with a quote. And the quote says, Proverbs 13:1, verse 1. A wise child loves discipline, but the scoffer don't listen. Discipline is not only needed in our schools or our institutions, or it is needed to be practiced but in every possible way to not only in our schools we need to respect our teachers or outside, but every person need to be respected by the students, especially because nowadays we could see students especially don't have a discipline of respect, we can say. But that respect, that discipline need to be carried out towards every person outside the schools, colleges or any institutions, especially for my dear students.
Discipline in a student's life is very important. Discipline creates a routine. Routine makes a life for the student, because when you have a routine in your life, it becomes a part of your everyday life. I would like to stress on self-discipline. What is self-discipline? Self-discipline is doing what you're supposed to do without anyone needing to tell you what you're supposed to do. Now, as a student, the priority of a student is to study. They have to learn this. They have to learn the subjects. They have to work hard and do well in the examinations. If a student is well disciplined, he or she will be able to know where they are doing right and where they are going wrong. And if they know where they are going wrong, they will be able to improve themselves and they will be able to do better. Now, having discipline in their life also help them focus in their set goals or their set careers. And they will get motivated to do what they are supposed to do in their life or to become what they're supposed to become in their life. Now, this discipline which we are talking about, it's not only for the students, for every walks of life. Especially the students, if they are having self-discipline, whatever challenges they'll be having, whatever pressure they'll be having, they will be able to limit these pressures and challenges. And they will be able to think or have self-control and act accordingly at ease and in peace.
Belongin matel bejok skigiparang dake na song tangtang nek nekanirangko maniengon. Ya nek nekanirangko mai khai namatna gata ba mai khai solve kana gata mangen.
Grading index nga ba ban chang de lowest tong inga un baksa na NCERT ni den salon changko reading proficiency rangko ching ni anthadani khutang ko poraianio ba di tan nga anthadani khutang ko poraina matna ni no nan chang de 30% san class 3 o 30% san poraina matnena aro simple maths ko ba 30% san khana manena unigamen yaden India gamuko yede 20 ani wa arian namen anching ni jatna gamania ro duknia ro kratchani bonga unigamen anching education scenario ko nambat nagta nangenga unigamen yaho takanyo teacher mangmani khamsano ja unigamen teacher rang songon ko ba teacher rang basa ko ba teacher dongja ne mang chang kina ban ke teacher rang re ba chapja ni kina ande ba yel mainya sel teacher rang ne ba dosong na ba donga ande ba rama ja lang ba dongja dongcha kani ba dongja school nukrang ba namja matam re toilet rang ba dongja electricity dongja yandak ba biap rang kham khani ba ram ram khatam ja uni gemen community support kana nang chong mata yede ke song rang teacher rang na community ba songsal ngokrang korkio ne bande ke wamang nama pe tak chakna nanga cooperate kana nanga bisarang salanti school baja aron ke parents rang bisarang ko nija songa da modern changjangi thangna sarkani gemen beben nija ande mangba porayas ki dal porayas kia manatanyera anchingni jatna bara song bisani jangi thangani naba namda panyongwa uni gemen angni khumong pa ni de anjingni school anjingni bisarang dak play songrango porai gija dongenga ha aro ndeke altua e dauro thangharang ba manna ni gemen porai ni namgeni ko nagjainga uni gemen anjing dao songrango ba school rang ko nampatat na kita nangenga ni gemen government LP school rango teacher rang de dormaha government ni dormaha ko maninga endi be enrollment dan dongja mai ni sel uni gemen government LP school rang ba private kita ran khana kita jothong khana nangen maina wamang private school chinari ang tokenga chela gepen songrango na ba reangi porai tupenga unigimin government LP school rang nama perang ko matnenga unigimin uamang ba private je khairan ka inga ugutta attractive nge bandeke regular nge bawandeke nambate skill ani rang ko takna kita nangia unode government ni tangka pa west pong jawa aru bi sarang bandan porai naman gen aron deke parents rang naba dakchakan yong gen
School aru college poraingon saksa namnak bachengna aru favorite teacher de dongaya hai anseng da auroni chadam berangni favorite teacher ba uamangni namnak bachengna teacher ni gaman masirangna. I am in Edushare School, William Nagar. Today I am with the beautiful little girls of Edushare School. What's your name?
My name is Tislarattam China Jimuman.
Great. When I was in school, I used to have a favorite teacher, and you must be having a favorite teacher too. So I would like to know, who is your favorite teacher and why?
My favorite teacher is Miss Rahel, and she's very nice and she teaches us nicely in Edushare School.
Great. What about you? Do you have a favorite teacher?
Yes.
Can you tell us who she is or who he is?
My favorite teacher is Sir Liubert M. Sangma.
Wow, great. What about you, little miss? Do you have a favorite teacher?
Yes.
Can you tell us his or her name?
My favorite teacher is Miss Rahel.
Oh, great. So today is a Teacher's Day. I know you would like to give a wish to your teachers. Can you say Happy Teacher's Day loudly?
Happy Teacher's Day.
Please look to the camera and say Happy Teacher's Day.
Happy Teacher's Day.
What about you?
Happy Teacher's Day.
And you?
Happy Teacher's Day.
Thank you. They are the students of Edushare School, William Nagar. When I was in school, many teachers inspired me, and I hope the teachers from Edushare School must be inspiring you. Can you tell us who he is or she is, who inspired you?
So my inspiration is Sir Matkrek. He always inspires me to be a bright and a helpful person for the people around us. And he always teaches us to never look down on ourselves and even in others.
Now I am in Greenyard School, which is located in William Nagar. With me are the three ladies of class 10A. Amara Rakame M. Sangma. You must be having your favorite teacher in your school. Can you tell us about your favorite teacher?
Yeah, sure. So all the teachers are my favorite, and I like Miss Tamuni and Sir Albert the most. I like Miss Tamuni because she's sweet and she's kind, and she teaches us math very well. So I managed to get pass mark for the first time because of her, and I'm improving in mathematics because of her. And now I would like to talk about Sir Albert. He's also kind, and he used to give us good advices to be a good student, and he used to take counseling class. Once I was also called by him because I was walking in the wrong path. He's the one who corrected me when no one was there to correct me. So I would like to thank Sir Albert. Thank you so much, sir. And lastly, I would like to thank all the teachers for your dedication and hard work. What I am today is all because of you. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Amara. It was really wonderful talking to you. So Teachers' Day is today. So I request you all to say a wish to all the teachers who is watching Hub News.
Happy Teachers' Day.
My name is Sengram Simarak, and I'm from the Department of Economics of Loyola College. First of all, I would like to thank Sir for giving me this wonderful opportunity to communicate to you all. Every student has a favorite teacher in their life, be it school life or college life. There is no future without a teacher. A teacher is like a bright ray of light which makes our future bright. I too have my own favorite teacher. He is a very magnanimous person. He is endowed with such qualities which makes me to be like him, which inspires me to do more, to try my best. There's also a saying, a best teacher makes the best out of the worst. He never judges us, he loves us equally, and he never lets the self-esteem of the students get low. He always spares time for us. He's very approachable. He always tells us, he always motivates us to do more, to be the best version of ourselves.
Ang ni bimungko wilme Fatima Marak mga ang geography department ni nga tao ang HubVideos na teacher ang igamin bang gija ka nang nagtas ka mande ni sok ani aru mukhang chi sloro namro anira antingi skigiparangi jako nga may na warangan antingi gnigipa maaparang nga uamang ni antingko namara modlani chisa anting mukhang chi agasakni aniko si chatro nagtamat na skigipa dongjagen chmo de anting agasakni aniko si nagtamat jawachim ara apalchi jeon nga warang ko ba si nagtamat jawachim ndi ba anting skigiparang dongania selsa plak ko nikija skira nagtamat nga banga skigiparangan tangtangni changa sapagta skia ndi ba nga yano antangi namnik patkaba skigipani gaman aganang nagtaska wa angni wa angna khadongani khotna aro anga jekon masi jaingen chimo ode wa angna thalat tape onronga ndake da alni teachers teni salo anga plak skigiparangnan happy teachers te khot natnak taska.
My name is Hendrik C.H. Sangma from BA 5th Semester Education Department and I'm from Don Bosco College, Tura. Well, I would be in trouble if I answer to this question, but what I would like to say is that every teacher is doing their best for a student. So in that case, all the teachers are my favorite ones. Apart from my own parents, teachers are like second parents in this world for a student because we spend most of our days of a day with our teacher learning something new from them. I believe the job of a teacher to teach a student is a noble profession that shapes the character and molds a student to become independent individual in the future. A teacher is someone who always motivates the students to perform better in their curriculum and in life. A teacher plays a very important role in the life of a student. A student is like a blank paper where the teachers can write their knowledge by sharing it with the students, and that knowledge will later create the students to become the future leaders of the world.
I'm here in the Loyola College of William Nagar. On this Teachers' Day, let's hear what the students of Loyola College want to tell to the teachers of Garo Hills.
My name is Grukchang Disira. I am from First BA Department of English of Loyola College, William Nagar. On this auspicious day, I would like to wish all the teachers Happy Teachers' Day. I would like to give a message or words of gratitude to all the teachers. My dear teachers, I, on behalf of all the students, thank you for your unwavering support, guidance, and belief in us. You are making an impact on our life. That's why we are very grateful to you. And you have inspired us with your passion for teaching and dedication. You have inspired us in many ways because you teach from your heart, not from the book. Wishing you a happy Teachers' Day and good luck for your future. Thank you.
Happy Teachers' Day. Happy Teachers' Day. Agnidaalo yagadano sokani naniyase dongpajauna anganana mamungkonon peskani endiba aganiga amigise katonengoniko nasimana matela teachera Metela teachera Patichina nok pa iso namang sa kantina Teachers Day. Happy Teachers Day.
Bon kame anga plugs skigiparangna Northeast Media Hub ni palo Happy Teachers Day ko thainak taska. Nasibang sakrantina nokabai sol patichina. Nasibang ni chingna dangdekeu naniko chinga guhalja. Nasibangan chingni krongrang wa. Nasibangan chingna ramakom isokopongwa. Dake makang chiba achika songni chadam berangna nasibang dangdekeu nangkubo. Nasibang ni namma kamna nokabai sol suake patichina. Sakantikon mutela.
Happy Teachers Day! Happy Teachers Day!
Happy Teachers Day!